Welcome back to Old Charles. Today we talk about a very interesting coin from post-war Europe, the Germany 20 Pfennig 1950 coin. This coin comes from a time when Germany was rebuilding after the Second World War. The country had been divided and the economy was slowly coming back to life. Coins from this era are not only currency but also history pieces that tell a story of recovery and change. The 20 Pfennig 1950 coin was part of the new currency system introduced in West Germany. It replaced the old Reichsmark system that had lost value after the war. This new currency was called the Deutsche Mark system. And small coins like the 20 Pfennig were used for everyday purchases. This coin was minted in several German mints. Each mint produced different quantities, which make some versions rarer than others. The design of the coin is simple but meaningful. On one side you will usually see the denomination 20 Pfennig clearly marked. On the other side there is often an image related to German agriculture or industry depending on the specific mint design. The material used for this coin was mainly aluminum, bronze or similar metal combinations. This was chosen because Germany needed to save expensive metals during the rebuilding period. So the coin is light in weight and easy to carry. Now talking about value. The Germany 20 Pfennig 1950 coin value depends on several important factors. Condition is the most important factor. A coin in circulated condition usually has low value in the market. But a coin in uncirculated condition can be much more valuable. Another factor is mint mark. Some mint marks are rarer than others. For example, coins from certain mints had lower production numbers. Collectors always look for these rare mint marks. Generally speaking, the common 20 Pfennig 1950 coin is not extremely rare. In average circulated condition it may only be worth a small amount above face value. But in very fine condition it can increase in value for collectors. In uncirculated condition it can reach a higher price, especially if it has strong details and original shine. Coin collectors around the world are interested in this piece because it represents a turning point in German monetary history. It is not just about money value. It is about historical value. This coin reminds us of a time when Germany was rebuilding its economy from zero. If you check old coin collections you will often find this coin included in starter European sets. Many beginner collectors start with coins like this because they are affordable and easy to find. But advanced collectors look for perfect condition examples or rare mint marks. One important thing to know is that cleaning the coin can reduce its value. Many people think cleaning makes a coin better, but in reality it removes original surface and reduces collector interest. So experts always recommend leaving the coin in its original condition. Storage is also very important. Keeping the coin in a dry and safe place helps maintain its condition. Humidity or direct handling can damage the surface over time. The history behind this coin is very powerful. After 1945 Germany was divided and its economy was destroyed. Inflation had wiped out the old currency system. So in 1948 and 1950 new coins and banknotes were introduced to stabilize the economy. The 20 Pfennig coin was part of everyday life during this rebuilding phase. People used this coin to buy small goods like bread, newspapers and transport tickets. Some collectors focus on assembling full-year sets, and the 1978 issue is an important part of that collection. The design simplicity of the coin makes it easy to recognize and appreciate even for new collectors. If you are lucky enough to find one in mint condition, it can be a nice addition to any coin collection. In general, the Hong Kong 20-cent 1978 coin is considered a common but historically interesting coin. Its value is mainly based on condition, rarity and higher grades and collector interest rather than intrinsic metal value. The copper-nickel composition does not give it high melt value, so its worth comes mainly from numismatic demand. As more collectors enter the market, older coins like this continue to attract attention, especially in good condition. If you are interested in coin collecting, this is a great example of a historic circulated coin from Asia. Always remember that coin value can change over time depending on market trends and collector interest. So the Hong Kong 20-cent 1978 coin remains a small but meaningful piece of history that continues to be appreciated by collectors worldwide. The history of the Hong Kong 20-cent coin 1978 begins in the broader story of Hong Kong currency during the British colonial period when the region used its own monetary system linked to both local trade and international commerce. Hong Kong at that time was under British administration and its coinage reflected both British influence and local economic needs. The 20-cent denomination was introduced to support everyday transactions in a growing economy where small change was essential for markets, transport and daily life. By 1978 Hong Kong was already a major financial and trading hub in Asia and its currency system was well developed and widely trusted. The coinage from this period including the 20-cent piece was issued under the authority of the Hong Kong government and produced to meet the demands of a rapidly growing population. The design of the coin reflects the colonial era with the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II symbolizing the connection between Hong Kong and the British Crown. Coins like this were part of a long series that began in the early 20th century and continued until the major currency redesigns in later decades. The 1978 issue belongs to a time when Hong Kong was experiencing strong industrial growth and increasing international trade activity. Factories, shipping ports and financial institutions were expanding and everyday currency like the 20-cent coin played a small but important role in the economy. The coin was used in street markets, buses, small shops and vending services, making it a common part of daily life for residents. During this period Hong Kong coin production was handled with high standards and most coins were made from durable copper-nickel alloys designed to last in circulation. The style of the coin remained consistent with earlier issues which helped maintain stability and public familiarity with the currency system. The 1978 20-cent coin is also part of the final decades of British colonial coin designs before major changes came in the 1980s and 1990s. As Hong Kong moved toward modernization, its coinage gradually evolved with new designs and updated security features. This particular coin represents a snapshot of that earlier era when traditional designs were still widely used. Over time, as new coins were introduced, older issues like the 1978 20-cent coin began to leave active circulation. Many were kept in circulation for years but eventually replaced or collected by coin enthusiasts. Today this coin is viewed as a historical piece that reflects both the economic growth and colonial history of Hong Kong. Collectors value it not only for its age but also for its connection to a significant period in Asian financial history. It stands as a reminder of how everyday currency can represent larger political and economic systems. The 1978 20-cent coin continues to be studied and collected as part of Hong Kong numismatic heritage and remains a symbol of a dynamic period in the region's development.